Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Hello, welcome wherever you are in the world to another Philbert Flies stream. And what a time to be alive, because I had decided this morning to do a stream from Luton to Palma de Mallorca. And my plan was to fly it in the A319. Then, lo and behold, Fenix turned around and said, we're going to release our Sharklets variants today. So, I said, well, you know, if they're out, then hopefully we can fly the A320 Sharklets. They probably won't be out in time. Half an hour ago they released. 10 minutes ago they were downloaded and I was loading the sim up. And here we are at Luton, ready to fly the Sharklets for the first time in MSFS. Flown them a fair bit in P3D with the, what do you call it? It's the, you know, the people who did the Airbuses for P3D. I can't think of their name. It'll come to me. But yeah, my main memory is that they were a bit floatier, a little bit harder to land because of the floatiness. But otherwise, very, very nice to fly indeed. So we'll see if these feel familiar, if they feel the same. I can't see any chat for some reason. I don't know if that is because there is none or if it's because Restream chat isn't working. But if you are in the chat and you wouldn't mind saying hello, then I will at least know that the stream is working. And that's true for both YouTube and Twitch for some reason.
Treed and celebrates 36 months of membership. Dolphin, let's dolphin, yeah. Dolphin, let's.
I don't know why he thinks it's a dolphin. It's clearly not a dolphin. Bald Man Gaming, thank you.
Just subscribed.
Thank you very much for the sub, 28 months. Very much appreciated. Welcome to both of you. So, I haven't really done any setting up. We will, as always, be using FS2 crew with Tazzy as our first officer. So we'll start setting up now. As you can see, it's pretty grey, pretty dreary here in London. The weather will hopefully be quite a lot better when we get down to Palma de Mallorca. Oh, it's you, Chris. You changed your name. Oh, right, okay. I was like, I don't know a Bald Man Gaming. He's been a subscriber for that long. Thank you.
Dolphin Week.
Dolphin Week, indeed. Thank you, Simon. Nice to see you. Welcome. It's very exciting. It's all very exciting. So, I've been doing a lot of flying of other aircraft lately. I've been flying the 777, I've been flying the 73, I've been flying the A380. So it's actually been a while since I've flown an A320, and I'm quite looking forward to getting back into it, to be honest. So, once we are airborne, we'll have a little look at some of the changes that they've made, other than, of course, sticking some Sharklets on the wingtips. But for now, we'll just get the flight plan imported and get the cockpit ready to go. No ATC, unfortunately. I believe we're going to have... that reminds me, I have not started... FS Labs, they're the people who did it for P3D. I have not started Volanta before anyone says Volanta when. Dolphins, yeah. But it's weird because the emoji clearly says shark, so I don't know why he's saying dolphin. Very odd. Right.
The traffic ECC04, we're going to be entering runway 074 backtrack.
Oh, he doesn't sound like a well man, does he? So we have done our AOC flight plan import, so we'll go now to our FMGC, yes. And we will do it again. So init A page, not IRS init, you noob. What are we doing? Init request. I'm a little bit overexcited because I thought I wasn't going to get the sim started in time, so and I did. So today's call sign is going to be EZ39 Mike Delta. We're going to fly with a cost index of 12, and we're going to fly at, I think, flight level 350 initially. Let me just double check, because among other things I haven't done. Is starting Nevergraph charts. And our flight level today is, as I remembered, flight level 350. There we go. The time now is 7:38. We're simulating a flight that departed at 7:55 local. So we've got about 15 minutes to get underway if we're not going to be late. We might be a few minutes late, but that's okay. Mamid, hello, welcome. How are you? And Matt YPPH, or Matty P, as I like to call him.
Subscribed. Moin moin Chayus.
Thank you, Mamid.
31 months since the last stream. Good to see you're still alive. How are the kids? Little fun fact for you, the Jetstar A320 Sharklet livery with Reg VHYXV is the same Reg we flew onto Melbourne last year.
Oh, that's cool. I shall have to do that flight at some point. Live a few hours in your life. Anyway, thank you for the resub, boss, and the passive aggression. Always very much appreciated. I think it's only been about a week and a half since my last stream. But if it feels like 31 months, then I guess I may as well leave it a bit longer next time, eh? So thank you. It's very nice of you to say, Mummy. The kids are fine, Matt. Mildred is there. We've got some new cushions, which you may notice. They're a little bit more muted than the last ones. If things get desperate and I run out of stuff to talk about during the stream, I might even bring one over and show you. Once we have decent Perth, yes, of course. Yeah. Impulse Perth when? Rather demure. Do you think so? Good. Right, wind data uplink. So we are going to set up for our departure and our arrival. Did my camera just move all by itself? I think it did. It's a bit weird. Is that right? Am I in the middle? Yeah, sort of. So the current weather is favouring easterlies. I'm pretty sure they're still on easterlies. They were last time I checked. So we're not going to check again. We're not going to, because they would have had no reason to change it.
I'm back, no issues one.
Okay.
And we're going to depart off runway 7, which is what the other guy is doing as well. We're going to fly the Rodders 1 Charlie departure. Then for the arrival, we're looking at 6 left. Probably the ILS Zulu, I imagine. But let me just have a look on my charts. And of course, we'll go through this all in the air. Yeah, that all looks lovely. ILS Zulu 06 left. We're going to be flying the Lores 1 Romeo arrival. Tazzy! It's only been 23 months, that's amazing.
Tazium_ just subscribed, 23 months of bogness.
Hogness, yeah, couldn't have put it better myself, boss. Thank you ever so much for your continued support. I do appreciate it, and for your voice pack, of course, as well. Tadzi, for those of you who don't know, is the man in the right hand seat, in voice, if not in physical presence. We've got an ADX transition, and we'll insert that. And I think we should probably start getting some fuel on board and some people shortly afterwards.
Hi, the security and safety
new.
checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Yes,
Thanks.
you can start boarding, but unfortunately we can't actually turn the seatbelt sign off yet because we're going to be refueling first. APU is on. In fact, I don't see why we can't start GSX boarding at the same time. I think we should. Why not? Kedisil, welcome. Nice to see you. How's life? Sim's still loading. Bruh. I did think, I thought you might be that TUI, and I was like, no, you wouldn't be the TUI. Not on Sharklets Day. Or Dolphinlets Day. Right, wind data uplink, lovely. Crew already on board.
Welcome on board our EasyJet service.
And what was I going to do over here? Come over here to look at something. Oh yes, to see if we have a load sheet.
These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing.
And we do. Excellent.
Once you have safely stowed your
Passengers
cabin
bus is
back,
coming.
please take your seat. To help us ensure a
Passengers bus? This is not a bus situation. This is a walk-in gate. Who did this profile? Not acceptable. Is there a better one? I'm going to have a quick look on the 2 for a better Luton profile. course, you know, we don't want to start a flight like this with an immersion killer like this, you know? UK 2000 Luton. Ini builds Luton. 6 months ago. It's got 5 stars. Yeah, let's give that a go. Is there a hype train going on? Oh, was there a hype train going on? That's very nice. Thank you everyone who has contributed to that. Oh, I've earned a hype chest. Awesome. Yeah, good, good. I don't know what a hype chest is. Oh, you know what? Let's just pretend, for the sake of this one flight, that there's that the doors over here are all broken, and so the passengers are having to be bussed from another door. I cannot face restarting it all, I don't think. Also, why is there no underground fuel? I'm sure there would be underground fuel at Luton. Whatevs. If you're going to be showing off the Sharklets, then surely you should be flying Finnair. Very good, actually, to be fair. Very good. Glad I started the boarding when I did. So we can sync our preliminary load sheet. We're going to do a flaps 2 takeoff because something tells me that is a standard EasyJet procedure. We don't need to force toga. Anti-ice. Do we need anti-ice? It's getting to that time of year, isn't it? Let's just check what the temperature is. It's 11 degrees. So we can just about get away without it. But I sort of wonder if we should put engine anti-ice on anyway, to be on the safe side. We know that EasyJet do pack soft takeoffs, don't we? We know that much. We've synced the weather. And ideally we would like to do an intersection departure so we don't have to backtrack. So we'll look at taking off from Bravo 1. Which, look, I put in myself, evidently. Good, that works. So it's a toga takeoff. That's fine. And there are our speeds. So they were 126.31.35.
Passengers bus is coming.
See the passengers. Ah, interesting. They don't yet work on the Sharklets apparently, but that's okay. I'm not 100% convinced I like seeing them anyway. So 2 and then down 0.4 on the trimmer. Low flex temperature because we're doing a toga takeoff. And let's just have a quick look at Black Box's site to see what the thrust reduction and acceleration altitudes are. 1530 for both NADP2. And the engine out acceleration altitude is 2100 feet.
Welcome on board your EasyJet flight. Please place any small items of hand baggage under the seat in front of you.
Position altitude 6,000 feet.
Must be placed in the overhead locker.
And
To
centre of gravity
help us get away on time, please keep
30.4.
the aisle clear to allow other customers to board. As we are refueling, please keep
Right,
your
let's
seatbelt
brief
on
Tassie.
fasten.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Alright, the latest weather shows marginal conditions. Plan to push and start for 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It'll be a left seat takeoff, and we'll be using radar. We'll plan on a normal thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, We'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
And there's no ATC online still, so we'll pre-select our cruising altitude of flight level 350. Set up the EFIS with constraints for us. Good. Is that you, Tassie? I half expected Sam to show up as well, but oh, he is. Sam is the Tomjet, right? Okay, jolly good. Oh, you're on 23 left. You're not showing up on Volante yet, boss. Hello. Hello. So while we wait for boarding to complete, we should probably have a look at these Sharklets, which are looking sleek and lovely, and there are new lights as well, as some of you will no doubt be aware. But yes, that is beautifully modelled and beautifully textured, isn't it? That has not been done in a hurry. Oh, we've got new loaders. Have we got new loaders? It's hard to tell because they're inside each other at the moment, but I think they look different. So this comes with LED lights. That's one of the changes that we can certainly have a look at on the ground. Oh wow, look at the detail. Look at the detail. So cool. I'm still pretty convinced that the Fenix A320 is and friends are the best aircraft we've got in the sim. Did you pay for them or are they freeloaders? You're on fire today, Offworld. I'm impressed. They are free. Well, they're part of GSX. But it's quite nice that they, I mean, whether or not we should have these ULDs on an EasyJet flight, I'm not sure. I suspect not. I suspect really we should have baggage belts. But it's quite nice to see that we don't have to wait for the baggage train and that these things can turn up preloaded. How do you got this livery already? Because even before they released the liveries, some liveries were available on the livery manager. They're there already. I believe it's fair to say that FSL has been beaten. Yes. Yes, I agree. I really don't know what they're going to be doing for this sim. I really don't. They were working on the A321 first, am I right? I think. Because the A320 was already out. There was talk of them doing an A330. Maybe they'll still do that. I mean, a high fidelity A330 would be lovely. Of course, but and the Concorde eventually, but their Airbus range, what have they got to offer that Fenix haven't provided? I don't know, certainly in terms of the narrow bodies.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
7992 kilograms.
Or 8,000 as we might more easily say.
On.
ADS.
Nav.
Barrel ref.
1030 set.
1030 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Wow, well that was very, very speedy, that boarding and fueling, wasn't it? We're 3 minutes early.
Must be safely stowed for takeoff. If you become aware of any electronic device being damaged or overheating, please inform us immediately.
Hey guys, so all parks are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes,
Let me
you
know
are.
if you need anything.
No, I don't want to interrupt pushback, I want to start pushback. 122.8.
Traffic with 80 Hotel Delta, lining up and departing from
Hello, Captain.
Did that change on its own? Because I did hear someone on Unicom earlier. I don't know how I ended up with 124.850. Curious. Anyway, our doors are shut, so we can do the before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1 126 VR 131 V2 135
V1 126 VR 131 V2 135 windows.
closed.
Beacon
On.
before start checklist completed.
Good. Let's get underway.
Locking gear.
How long have I been actually live? 20 minutes. 20 minutes ready to push. It's not bad. Bad at all. Only Ben was here to see this. Let's just get our parking chart up so that I know what we're looking at.
Release parking brakes, please.
Luton traffic. Good afternoon, Easy 39 Mike Delta pushing back from stand 4 to face southeast on Bravo.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh, there goes the Wizz Air.
Push. All
321.
engines are clear. Start at will.
Oh, of course we can do all the Wizz Air stuff now. Except for the Neos, but all of the Wizz Air UK stuff, I think.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
And we've beaten Sam. Oh no, Sam has pushed. Okay, we've blocked Sam. Sorry, Sam. Sort of.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. A very warm welcome to your EasyJet flight today. A special welcome to our EasyJet Plus cardholders. If you would like to know more about this service, please do not hesitate to ask.
Still, at least we've agreed on a taxi direction.
My name is Norman. It's my pleasure to introduce most of the crew today. Working with me at the front, we have Tim. Joining you very shortly at the centre is Carl. At the back today, we have John. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your company.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking the nose gear.
Is this how pushbacks work here? Maybe. Who's to say?
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Right, thank you. Thank you, Tango. We have a new company message, which we probably ought to look at, and we also ought to do our init.b page, really. But I like to wait until the final load sheet to do that, really. Is it compliant? Yes, it is, yeah. Okay, so 0 fuel weight, 61.0. And our max ZFW is 32.5. There we go. So,
Bypass pin repeat.
speeds have stayed in because, you know, not to lower.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Good! So, few good engine starts, APU can come off, APB can come off, nose light can go to taxi, and we'll do our after start checklist.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Pitch trim I haven't yet to set actually. What was it going to be? Down 0.4. Oh, it's done. Good. Thank you, Tassie.
30% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After the start checklist complete.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full right. Full left.
That's weird. It didn't register initially.
Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
and whistle for attracting attention.
Luton traffic easy 39 Mike Delta taxiing to holding point Bravo 1 runway 7 via Bravo.
Armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
Let's go.
Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine.
Luton traffic, Tom Jet 45 Kilo, taxi Bravo for Bravo 1 for runway 07, Luton traffic.
Oh yes, I didn't actually, I got so overexcited about the Sharklets that I didn't mention the original reason for this stream, which was to go and have a look at this brand new freeware Palma de Mallorca scenery by EuroScene. As some of you will be aware, we have a Just Flight published Palma de Mallorca and we have one from Just Sim. And neither of them are that good, they've all got their flaws. So, I was quite excited to see a freeware that looked to me to be better than either of the two payware options. So yeah, we're going to see what we think when we get there.
Luton traffic easy 39 Lima Hotel, pushing back stand 3 left on Alpha.
Vibes. There is 2-3 left, around the back there somewhere, I guess. Oh, okay. It's going to be on our left on Alpha as we come out here. Typical INI means ground terrain issues. There he is.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. Radar and predictive windshield system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Cabin is not yet ready.
Seabird 381, Heathrow traffic, outbound Lambourne, runway 0 left. Seabird 381.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
Ah, there we go.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist complete.
Hello, it's Nolan. Let's cabin secure for takeoff. Thank you.
Right, we're just going to hold here for 1 second while I sort this out. And also, just in case, there's an option for a POG screenshot, which I feel there might be. Yes. That'll do, Sam. That'll do. Now, how far off is Tassie? Quite far. But we can get him in anyway. We'll just do a bit of zooming. Oh yes, I think so. It's going to be rather nice. Good.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
Luton traffic, easy 39 Mike Delta, line up and take off runway 7 via Rodney, 1 Charlie departure.
Line up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 07 confirmed.
Runway 07 confirmed. TCAS.
TAI.
X1 and 2.
Off.
Lineup checklist complete.
Takeoff.
Cheer.
Let's go. Engine stable.
Mantoga, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Checked. Trust set.
Jet
100 knots.
Checked.
P1. Rotate.
Traffic easy 157 coming back 10, 6 facing southward.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Oh, feel that climb.
Gear up.
Yes. AP1 on. Climb thrust. Hog screenshot time. Bit too
XR
misty
on.
for proper pod screenshots, but still.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flap 0.
No, too early for flap
Check.
0. I didn't mean to press
Flap
that.
0.
Tassie, you should check these things before you do them. It'll be fine, but next time, just check that I'm not doing anything stupid, you know?
I think we're something to do with it. It was on the headlamp or 0 setting altitude 2,500 feet, platform island 294.
Luton traffic, easy 39 Mike Delta, climbing through 3,500 feet. Oh, we do have passengers. Maybe I just looked too early. Ooh dear, they're a little bit broken. Oh, hello. Oh no, I don't like this. Get back in here and also probably shut the door. No, he's shut.
45 kilo departing runway 07.
Costa traffic blue at 204 vacated runway 04.
So we get kept at 4,000 feet on this departure, and I'm going to do that because there's quite a lot of Stansted traffic around and I don't want to get in their way. 4,000 feet to the first waypoint, then up to 5,000. And I'll show you what that looks like, in fact, on the chart. Why not? So you can see what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
This is what we're doing, taking off from 7. Case in point, you see that vapor trail above us? That is potentially a conflicting aircraft. I'm glad we're staying at 4,000. It's never going to head west, as I mentioned. This waypoint here, 4,000 feet, then up to 5. And, you know, somewhere between here and Henton, I'll probably climb straight up to 350. But that's how it looks.
We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated.
Carl, are the Sharklets out? Yes, they are.
And just ask us. As we
You need to update. You need to update your Fenix using the Fenix installer app. Then you'll have them.
Luton traffic G90 November entering runway 07.
Heathrow traffic speedbird 381, leaving Lambourne 30, descending to 3,000 feet to the ILS runway 09 left. Heathrow traffic.
Kasim Baker, thank you very much for the sub over on YouTube. this is probably a good time actually to talk about subs and things like that. If you are watching on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, I'd very much appreciate a sub to the channel, and also a thumbs up if that wouldn't be too much to ask. It does make a big difference for discoverability. And if you're watching on Twitch and you're enjoying it and you haven't yet followed, I'd very much appreciate that as well. And of course, if you want to enhance your experience by giving me money, then you can become a paid member on YouTube and a paid subscriber on Twitch, which will give you access to Club Filbert, about which a little information is coming up now. But it's a bit early to be talking about cash money. So I'm climbing now to flight level 350. And, oh, it's glorious, isn't it? It is glorious, this sim. 4 years on, it still impresses me. And weeks away from getting an even more impressive one. It's the amazing thing. Yavi! No, we're going to Palma de Mallorca today to have a look at the new freeware scenery, which is allegedly better than either of the payware options. Hoping any have done the A330s justice. Yes, me too. Me too. Time will tell. They don't have much competition, do they? Which is a shame in a way. I've got mixed feelings about Inibil's planes. I remember being quite impressed by the A310 when it came out, but then getting a little bit frustrated with it. And the A300 has never performed right for me on the takeoff roll. It's always been a bit weird on the runway.
Set standard.
Which put
Standard
me off it a
cross
little
check.
bit.
Passing flight level 097. Now.
Checked.
Hopefully their 330s will be a leap ahead in terms of quality. So this is our route. Oh no, don't tell me that's crashed the sim. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Yeah, I decided it's about time I started using EFBs a little bit more rather than showing you external apps. So this is what our route looks like. As you can see, we are tracking out to the west at the moment, and we'll be heading down south towards Bolgda, flying over the top of Chichester Goodwood Airport, which is a nice little GA airfield, and also a racing circuit, I believe, car racing circuit. Then be heading down over France, making land at Etrat, near Le Havre, before proceeding southeast and then due south all the way down through France, over the top of the Pyrenees, going over the border into Spain, near whatever the hell that is. It's a bit too small for me to be able to read it. Near Saint-Léo-Cadiz, or something approaching that. Following this airway along, coasting out again just to the east of Barcelona, between Barcelona and Girona in fact, and then setting ourselves up for our arrival onto 06 left into Palma de Mallorca. So that's what today's flight looks like. And flying along with us we have Sam, who is not far behind, and Tazzy, who has just departed, I think. But, you know, Valanta when, boss? What do you mean Aerosoft have stolen the A330 market? Yeah. Do you know I still haven't even loaded that plane up? Right, we're climbing through 14,000 feet. It's probably about time we let the passengers move around before we have any nasty accidents. We'll increase our range. And this being an Airbus, that's pretty much us sorted until the top of descent, isn't it? Hopefully 2024 delivers on its performance promises. I hope so. I'm a little bit confused because on the one hand I hear things like the A380 is going to perform, or is performing, a lot better in 2024 than it is in 2020. And on the other hand I hear people who know about computers saying that they don't think their systems will run 2024 and they're going to have to spend money on upgrades. So I don't really know. I don't really understand what we can expect from it in terms of performance. I guess it will be a case of get it and hope for the best. Imagine if Airbus was smart enough to descend at top of the... Yeah, I know. Especially if a lower altitude was selected. Glorious, eh? Glorious views. I kind of want to go on a holiday where I sit by a pool in the heat. I haven't long got back from America and it was a lovely holiday, but it wasn't half intense. Ah yes, Mallorca. Now I went to Mallorca. When did I go there? Probably it was pre-COVID. I don't know how long pre-COVID. I always think everything is 10 years ago, and it's probably more than that. Check my photos. Oh, 2019, so it was a lot less than 10 years ago. It's only 5 years ago. Yeah, I thought it was quite nice. I have a friend whose landlady in London also had a flat out in Mallorca, and she said we could go and use it for like a weekend, long weekend. And it was good. But it's not somewhere I'd rush back to, I don't think.
Either traffic.
Plus they hate tourists over there now.
Right,
I mean, all of Spain and most of the world seems to hate tourists at the moment, which I can understand. But yeah. Any photos I can share with you? I mean, that's the sort of thing that you can spend your Filbios on, boss, if you want to, you know. So yes I do. But not for nothing. Well, more or less for nothing. But I can't start giving photo presentations without people claiming the photo presentation Filbio's reward, you know? That would be madness. Fake money for real fare. Yeah, it's not a bad deal, really, is it, when you think about it? Surely you can make an exception. Well, surely you have enough Filbios for a photo presentation, no? 210k. Wow. How much does a photo presentation cost? I can't bloody remember. Any German in Unicom, can you please tell this clown to... $30k. What are you saving them for, boss?
Gatwick traffic UB17.
That would be a seventh of your balance, which is, you know, it's not too bad. It's your rainy day filth. Yeah, you know I'd love to do a photo presentation for nothing at all, boss, but what kind of a precedent would that set, you know? Next you'll have people expecting Club Filbert Platinum perks for nothing, you know? It is Bishara, yes it is. It's out.
Gatwick traffic from 17 Lima Bravo, short final runway 08 right.
Came out at about 12:30, so an hour and a quarter ago, something like that.
406 following short of 08 right, will be lining up fine.
Thank you, Sam. Right, so you wanted to see some photos from Palma de Mallorca, do you? Then I shall show you. So if that, but Sam claimed it, so I need to really wait to hear from Sam about what he'd like to see. They're not amazing photos, but they're all right. I don't know where some of this was. Some of them are just a bit weird. Give Palma de Mallorca photos. Oh, for the vibes. Okay, yeah. When you put it like that, that's. I will. Okay. Now I need to move my. Just need to move that down a bit. There we are. Right. So Palma de Mallorca. We'll start at the beginning. This was a view from the plane. I told you some of these are not very good. This is the big citadel castle type thing in Palma, which is quite nice. This was a coffee that I had, some sort of cappuccino from the looks of things. Because, you know, what better to do when you're in Europe than sit on a pavement cafe sipping a cappuccino. This was some kind of eggs Benedict with jamon. And this was also, of course, when I still vaped. Gosh. Different era, different era. Little fruit market. And this was not Palma itself. We took a bus and we went out of Palma, and I can't remember where we went to. Is it on a map? Oh, yes. Somewhere up here near Valdemossa. Pussycat. This was I remember this lunch. It was a very nice mixed seafood thing. So you've got some kind of steak, fish steak, and what I think is squid. And she just had a sandwich anyway. She just had a sandwich. But yeah, this was quite pretty. Palma itself, all right, so. But yeah, this town, very nice. Nice window boxes. People take a little bit of pride in their residences out there. Sophie helped carrying my tripod for me. That's very nice of her. I haven't seen her for ages actually. Yeah. This, I think we decided these were some sort of vineyards, are they? Maybe not. They seem to have trees on them rather than vines. So I don't know what the terraces are for. No, they look more like vines on the left there, don't they? And then we went to the coast. Scrambled over some rocks. Yeah, it was nice. "2019, I feel like I looked quite a bit younger than I do now. But anyway. I guess it was 5 years. That's, you know, not a not insignificant time in a life as young as mine. I remember this square had like music, people playing music, people would set up barbecues, and it was really, really nice place to hang out of an evening. And this kitchen is what I was looking at when I said it was a bit strange. I don't know where this was. I really don't, but whatever. There's the cathedral. I think it's the same thing I said earlier was a citadel slash castle. I think it's just a massive cathedral, but high up. Steps. I feel like my heart wasn't really in the photography this holiday. Nice, don't remember what that was. That obviously made me laugh then. This would have been, yeah, this was the port. But it wasn't an Airbnb, that's the thing. It was her flat. And it was tiny, like you'll see later on, the actual flat was tiny, and this looks like a commercial kitchen, right? Or at least a big shared kitchen in a hostel or something like that. I'm not sure I actually tried them, Sam. Palm tree. I remember it being a bit chilly. It wasn't the best time of year to go. What month was it? January, yeah, I guess you'd expect it to be a bit chilly in January. Certainly out of season. See, this was her flat, right? It was tiny, really, really small. But maybe then there was like a shared kitchen for the building, and that's what it was. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. I thought this was quite nicely presented. This was an old Roman baths, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it was, you know, it was nice. But it was cold. Oh yeah, and that's where Ryanair scammed me. Because they charged me. So I brought a 10 kilogram check-in bag, right? I paid extra for this. Paid extra. And I got to the airport and they said, no, it's too big. This is not a 10 kilogram bag. This is a 25 kilogram bag. But I said, but it weighs 9 kilograms. It weighs 9 kilograms. And they said, yeah, but it's the dimensions. So I said, well, you've been sending me these reminders about my 10 kilogram bag. At no point did it mention the dimensions. Anyway, long story short, I got very, very upset at the situation and with the people who were helping me, because they weren't helping me. They were just trying to take my money and really enjoying watching me get more and more worked up. Yeah, in the end I coughed up and I paid about twice what I'd already paid for the flight to take on a bag that weighed, to check in a bag that weighed 9 kilograms, but whose dimensions were bigger than whatever the hell they wanted them to be. On the way back, 40, that's 40, is it? I think that's 40. Yeah. On the way back, because I wasn't flying out of Stansted, they just checked it in with no questions asked and didn't charge me anything. So there you go. That was the I knew something bad happened and we went to Palma. So I come to look at Sharklets and it's blocked by pictures. Never seen them before. Here you are, boss. My apologies, Ewell. Someone used some of their channel points to claim a photo presentation. So, you know, I have to do my bit for the community. Anyway, here we are. Here are the Sharklets and the LED lights. Now this is interesting. The strobes, they seem to have like two positions. Are there like two separate LED arrays? There must be. I've never seen them. Yeah, they're lovely. They are. Very, very nice. Beautiful plane. Beautiful plane. Were you aware of that already, Matt? Is it just me? I had the last to catch up. So where are we at the moment? Just over the channel? Yeah. How are you old anyway? Long time no see. Feels like it anyway. It's probably on me. Everyone tells me I don't stream enough these days, and you know, they may have a point. Do you want me to buy you a new one, Matt? Ooh, I got a company message from Easy Ops. No AOC required. I know, because we were super speedy. Is it actually dying? Try mashing it. Sometimes that fixes these things. Yeah, exactly. Gosh, this track's a bit sad, isn't it? I'll wind this on. Not the vibes I'm going for. Calm, but a little bit more upbeat than that, I think. Martin, are the Sharklets? Yes, boss, they are. Specifically here. Look at them. Did anyone else find it a bit surprising that they were out all of a sudden? I know they said they'd be out this week, but I don't know. For some reason, I wasn't expecting them quite this soon after the announcement. Look at the curve on that, eh? Look at the curve, look at the twist. Look at the texture work. This keyboard has lasted me 10 years. It's had a good run. Yeah. Tell your work to buy you a new one, innit? You shouldn't have to pay for this stuff. Especially when you work with computers. You prefer this look? Yeah, I think I do. It's just a bit sleeker than wingtip fences. Are you flying out of Heathrow, Simon? If you're still here. Menzies. Just looking at your screenshot, which is very nice. Double speed bed. What did you change? Oh, good. Well done. Although he's looking at changing that back. When are you able to change it back? Matipf. Right, I'm going to show you Simon's screenshots because they're really good. Ever surreal looking. Yeah, nice Heathrow departure. Off 9 right, I think. Beautiful. Very nice. And that one, of course. This is also nice. I hadn't spotted this one from Afsfugler Monster. Talking of which, if you want to add your screenshots to these, or even if you don't, then absolutely you should come and join my Discord server. As you can see, it's a hive of activity. Probably the finest flight sim community on the entirety of the internet. So yes, let me just put the command in the chat so that you can have a link to it. Except I've lost Restream, that's weird. Must have closed it by mistake, I think. Here we go. Right, exclamation mark Discord. Got to go back to work. Okay, boss. Enjoy work. Good to see you too. Hopefully soon, perhaps a few months. Yes, Gaming City Power. That's why we're doing this flight, and that's why we are flying to Palma de Mallorca to have a look at the Freeware. Because a lot of the comments on flightsim.to suggest that it's better than both of the existing paywares, the Just Sim and the Just Flight ones. So we'll see if we agree when we get there. SimBrief hasn't yet got the new profiles included, or at least it didn't when I planned this flight. So you have to download, well, not download them, but add them to your own SimBrief through the links that are in the changelog. I think they're definitely on the Flyboa, sorry, the Phoenix Discord server. I think they're also in the changelog. Consider a elegant dolphin kappa clause. I'm sorry, what? Oh, you made a clip. Oh, it's muted. Look at the curve on that, eh? Look at the curve, look at the twist. Look at the texture work. Yeah, yeah. It's very well said. It's very well said. It's very... Yeah, we don't need that. Thank you. Lovely, lovely, good. What was I up to before I saw it? Loves a curve. I do love a curve. They are on the disc. They are, yes. Did you fly out of the new Gatwick too? No, I didn't. I flew out and we're flying from Luton. There's a new Gatwick? Tell me about this new Gatwick. This is news to me. Yeah, 32 inches and curved is a bit much. We discovered this. That's why I had to send it back. Yeah, we desperately need a new Gatwick because the Freeware one's quite alright. The origami one's sort of alright, but a bit rubbish. What's the new one? Or has the origami one been updated? It's, It is family friendly, boss. There's nothing unfamily friendly about this this stream. Maybe what's going on in your mind is something other than family friendly, but I assure you that what's being said is not. I had a 32-inch curved monitor. I didn't like it. It went back. Ah, it's been updated. Okay. Are you talking about the Freeware one being updated? The MKVY one or the origami one? I see the MKVY one has been was updated 6 days ago, so I guess maybe you're talking about that. Freeware. Cool. Is it significantly different? Oh, I got a trailer. Could have a look at the trailer. These Sharklets look so good and hot. They do. I quite agree. I quite agree. Should we have a look at the Gatwick trailer? 24.5.10. Is that the latest? No, that's we're on 24.11.2 now. Company message. Is it family friendly, boss? Are we there yet? Soon, boss. Well, Brian, that's very good to hear. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I will download it now, and I will have a look at it after the stream. Because I keep chopping and changing between the origami one and the Freeware one, and the truth is I don't like either that much. So yeah, if this is going to change that, then that's wonderful. Gatwick, boss, Gatwick. The Freeware Gatwick. Link will be going in the chat for those of you. This is the Ultra Star edition. Oh yes, I'd forgotten he does different ones. The Payware was also Origami were working on an update for it in August 23. I haven't heard anything since then. This one. Oh, he's put the welcome to Luton signage down as well that Josh, is it Josh? What's his name? Max Fosh did. You honestly forgot all about Gatwick. It's London's second biggest airport. It's shameful, shameful. Donations via stream elements are the best. Yes, yeah, if anyone would like to donate via stream elements, it's always lovely. It's always a nice surprise. But you know, it's not about the money, it's about the flying, company, vibes. What's I going to look at? Prog. That's what I wanted to look at. So cruising at 350, optimal is 360. I don't think we've got any step climbs planned. I don't think there's any need to climb above where we are. So we shall stay here. Did you know the Brethren Church chartered a Qantas A380 to Gatwick? No. I don't even know who the Brethren Church are. Who are they? Sounds potentially a little bit cult-like. Oh, Anabaptist Christians. and one of several groups that traces origins back to the Schwarzenau Brethren of Germany. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Qantas A380 landed at Gatwick early Monday, November the 4th, 2024. And that was this week. The aircraft flew from Sydney via Singapore as a charter flight, QF335, and landed at 7:18 GMT. Less than 3 hours later, the A380 departed Gatwick to Sydney via Singapore. It was the first time... How? Why? Do we know why? And why did it go back after 3 hours? Must have cost them an absolute fortune. Didn't know it happened again so recently. I was talking about the one earlier in the year. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Oh, Jesus, yes. Yeah, I guess Jesus was more into cleanse than I realised. Or, is modern day Jesus. Move with the times. Do you know? I'm thinking I might turn off this ring light completely because it's just a bit bright, and I don't think you need to see me that clearly. I think this is just as good without it. Do you agree? You can still see me, it's alright. Got the light from the monitor. I don't have to be blinded. I don't know how I'm going to cope with a night shift tonight. It's too much. Listen, I do appreciate you all coming and watching this stream. I know you have. There are a lot of flight sim streamers doing a lot of exciting things with sim flight, not sim, world flight, and the Sharklets and other stuff as well. So yes, thank you for being here. Lighting is good without the light. Good. Look up the text of The Heavenly Aeroplane, which has also been set to music by John Rutter. Okay. I would play it were it not for the risk of a copyright strike. Heavenly Aeroplane. Wow. Who's it by? John McConnell, circa 1920. And the Watersons did a version of it. I like the Watersons. Oh, one of these days around 12 o'clock, the whole wide world will reel and rock. The sinner will tremble and cry for pain, and the Lord will come in his aeroplane. O you thirsty of every tribe, get your ticket for an aeroplane ride. Jesus our Saviour is coming to reign and take you to glory in his aeroplane. Nice. Interesting. Brethren Church is quite exclusive from what I've heard. You're either in or you're not. If you're in and then you're not, You're fully shunned away from the community, including shunned by your family. Oh, a bit like the Jehovah's Witnesses then. That's alright, Matt. It's okay. I know that I have to keep performing for you all. You know, it's important. It's important that I keep this up on a regular basis. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy to do it. And then I'll go to work afterwards, and I'll, you know, do my bit for the travelling public. Now, just a little request. If you are watching on YouTube and you haven't yet clicked the thumbs up button, I would love it if you click the thumbs up button. It really does make a big difference to channel growth and such like. You could also click the subscribe button if you wanted to. You could share this video or the channel with all of your friends if you'd like to do that as well. But the main thing is, yeah, give us a thumbs up. Cat spotted on sofa. Yes, there's. I think that both of them are there. I think. Oh no, Mildred's got up and gone. Just Morris left. Good to see Parallel 42 have updated the immersion pack for this already. Oh, have they? That is good, yeah. That's very good. I don't actually own any of the immersion packs. I did in P3D, but I haven't got them for this. I might see what happens with 2024 before I commit at this stage. But yeah, I know a lot of people rave about them, so I don't know why I've never bothered. BAW837, or BAW837, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. And I'm going to look up BA837. I'm curious. It's a Dublin to Heathrow flight. Interesting. Interesting. Do you know, I think I'm going to go and make myself a coffee because I do need to stop yawning. It's not great. It's not great to sit here yawning, and my apologies for it. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, we got Barcelona control online. That's exciting. I'm going to make a coffee, grab a banana or something, and I shall be back before you have too much time to miss me. have returned. I hope you weren't too lonely or worried. Get some light on. That's better. I really, really hate this time of year when the nights keep getting earlier and earlier. It gets dark earlier and earlier. I find it really hard to remain upbeat and positive about the world. There we are. That's life, especially with daylight saving time in it, which it's really time we stop doing that, in my opinion. I swear to God, Tazzy, it's a good job I'm streaming RN. So, who is excited about the Avro RJ from Just Fly? Because I did in the end, after getting a bit sulky, they hadn't given me a preview copy, write to Scott and say, can I have a preview copy? And now I've got one. But it's a bit late because I'd already got this stream scheduled in, and it's releasing tomorrow. So I won't be able to do a preview stream, but we do have it coming and I am quite excited about it. But I know it's quite a niche product, so I'm curious as to who else is looking forward to it. Yeah, but I'm pleased he is a dobber, Matt, because that's you know. Why should he take the blame for your misbehaviour? You are, Thompson. Good. I'm looking forward to doing some more London City ops with it. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for it for a while. Just Flight. So the Avro RJ, for those of you who are unaware, is basically a more modern version of the BAE 146. So it's the same airframe really, but with a few more mod cons. Like a top of descent mark. I'd like to be enthusiastic, but I never really used the 146. Too complicated to fly occasionally. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the sort of plane that if you don't fly it for a couple of weeks, you forget how to. But I think the RJ will be a bit easier. It's a lot more. It's more modern. In fact, Martine posted a list of differences, didn't he? I can't remember which channel it's in. And Discord search is a meme. Yeah, let's have a little look at the RJ Professional. Look at some screenshots from Just Flight anyway. Sean, hello, nice to see you back. Welcome. How are you? We are flying the Sharklets and talking about the Avro RJ from Just Flight, which is being released tomorrow, and which I have got a preview build of. So this is what it looks like from the outside to the untrained eye. I can't tell much difference, but inside, look at this. We have a proper navigation display and some more modern avionics in general. So the engine instruments are similar, but I think shrunk down. I kind of need to see I need to see the 146 cockpit as well. People are giving winter storms human names. They've been doing that for years, no? Oh, this is at Duxford, I think. I wanted to go in it when I flew in there. No, don't want that one. Yes, so the engine instruments look different. What other differences are there? Different FMC. I can't remember. Can't remember all the differences. I did when it was first announced. I was like, "Ooh, what's the difference between this and the BAE 146?" I spent a long time reading about them, but I can't remember anymore. But I know that I'm excited about it, and we'll look at streaming that soon. I just spent the last 5 weeks relearning the Airbus family after many months of Boeing. Got the Winwing MCE, which rekindled my interest. Oh, nice! I know a few people who have got those. If I had a bit more space and a bit more money, I would absolutely do the same thing. But I'm sort of hemmed into this corner of my living room. Which reminds me, I do really need to start a fundraiser on here for a bigger house so that I can have things like the MCP and a yoke as well as a side stick and a steering wheel, you know. Now, does Barcelona Control do top down for Palma de Mallorca? I've got a feeling they do. Let's have a look at that sim radar. Yes, they do. And there's ATIS. 06 left is still in use. Expect ILS Zulu approach. Wind 3108 knots, visibility 10 kilometers. Rain showers. Transition level 70. Okay. Information Delta. Well, let's hope that they stay online long enough for us to enjoy their service. Wait, is that Zanis? I don't remember Zanis's name. Zavi P? Is that Zanis? I don't think it is. Probably another Javier. Probably. Anyway. Hog. Ooh, I seem to be very close to another aircraft on TCAS. Can we see them? Yes, we can. Who do you reckon this is? Is it Sam with his super high cost index Ryan Tomjet 73? Yes, it is. Bruh. He's not used to departing after me. It won't have sat comfortably with him. Does anyone know where that picture Wojtek sent in the Discord is from, actually? It looked beautiful. I didn't recognise it. Morris, you want to come and say hello to the viewers as well? Now you're up here. Go ahead.
What's your current Mac number, sir?
Mac decimal 67, correction, 769, sir.
Oh, Roger, we'll pull it down to Mac 74 for spacing.
I appreciate it. Yes, anyway, this is Morris for those of you who have not seen him before. It's one of two of the, well, yeah, I've got two cats, father and sister, Morris and Mildred. Rescued them as kittens. They're quite nice. How is the Winwing MCU? Is it good? Everything you'd hope for? See, we don't need a cat cam when you're this well behaved, do we? the weather? I didn't actually look at the temperature out in Palma. Is it warm in Spain still? I know they've had those dreadful floods, haven't they? $18 degrees, so yeah, not bad, not bad. Not at all. Moggy first off, yes, I need to get him to record a voice pack, ideally, for FS2 crew. Oh, goodness me, Corporate Pilot Dad, how are you? Nice to see you. Ages. He is, he's a very handsome boy. He is. I was fortunate with these two. Because by the time they turned up, I would have taken any old riffraff, to be honest, from a cat rescue place, and I happened to get him and his sister. They're both very beautiful. How's life, Tim? Sharklets are out. Can we have the A320 in EUREGIO, please? You know I have no control over procurement in EUREGIO at all, boss. But by all means, ask Simon. I think I know what his answer's going to be. Good, same stuff, different day. Still YouTubing? Or no? I barely even watch YouTube, let alone... Blimey, your channel's grown, isn't it? Not made a video in 9 months. But 26,500 subscribers, that's huge. Oh yes, that's right, I remember you saying you were going to do a few members only videos about things, didn't you? You haven't made a video in 9 months, good. Do you feel better for it? Like, are you happier as a result? Sister is cabin crew. May start back up during the winter. Yeah, fair enough. Well, someone has been flying the A320 in EuroScene for the past month. This is true. There has been some sort of breach in in what's it called? What's it called? The FS hub. And there have been EuroScene A320 flights logged. May start back up. Yeah. Sorry, I already read that, didn't I? Yeah, fair enough. Yes, YouTube can be a huge drain on a person. It's not as fun or rewarding as big channels make one think. It's true. I hear you. The last video I did was that 777 tutorial with the 777 pilot. And I quite enjoyed making that because it was collaborative and we had a bit of a laugh. And I knew it would do well, and it did do well. But even then, after like the third day of working on it full time in terms of, you know, filming and editing and re-editing and reshooting bits that didn't work, I was so glad it was over. That was all I cared about, getting it you know, put to bed. I couldn't go back to doing scenery reviews and all the stuff I used to do. It would finish me off. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I used to quite enjoy that, but there's no way to live. No way to live. Suffering from success. But you know, it does give me a little bit of residual income each month, and that is not to be sniffed at. So I am, you know, I am grateful for YouTube. I just don't like doing it. Passive income, that's what I meant, passive income. And I like it more now it's passive than I did when it was active. You do an aviation podcast with a corporate pilot from Canada. Oh yes, you told me you were going to start doing that. I have never listened to it, which I'm ashamed of. Is it something I can find? Or send me a link if you don't mind. I'd like to have a listen. Used to watch my airport reviews religiously, made many purchases. Did you? Yeah, well, a lot of people did, and you know, that's kind of what my thing was. That's why my channel grew. And it was a hard move to stop doing them, and I know that because I know that people watch them religiously. I know people really like them, and I still get the odd comment saying, "Oh, are you going to review X, Y, or Z?" But you know, they took me a minimum of 6 hours each time, and after I'd done all the ones I have done, I just heard myself saying the same things over and over again, and I sort of thought, we all know now, don't we? We know what a Just Sim airport's going to look like. We know what an Aerosoft airport's going to look like. We know what an airport by Joe Erland, published by Aerosoft, is going to look like. So yeah, there were very few surprises, and that's really what started putting me off doing them, I think. But yeah, I know a lot of people would like me to do them again. My brain just couldn't cope with it. It's as simple as that, really. That's a corporate pilot, guys. Right, I'm going to subscribe on Spotify now before I forget. Oh, it's the door. I don't know who that is. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that. It was a Christmas present for my mum. The corporate pilot guys. Here we are. Follow. Is he a flight simmer as well, the Canadian guy? What's going on, Mildred? Oh, she's behind the camera. There she is. There was a strange noise. I looked around and she was there staring at me. I don't know what it was. Yes, IRL flies a Challenger 650. Nice. We've had dreadful weather here. I haven't been real flying for weeks now. Almost makes me want to do an instrument rating just so I have more days when I can fly. It's a big expense, very big expense, just for fun flying. You're both flight simulators too. Good. Yeah, I saw you had an episode about FS 2024. So we've got Sam behind me, but we've got someone above me on the TCAS as well. Above me and ahead of me. Oh, that'll be this guy, I guess. Is he moving left to right? Yes. Okay, good, that makes sense. I was in Las Vegas. I did a road trip out, well, based in Las Vegas, out of Las Vegas. The loop around like some national parks in Nevada and Arizona and Utah, mostly Utah. And I was amazed at the number of private jets flying into Las Vegas. I don't know why I was, but almost every other arrival was a corporate jet. And I thought of you, Tim, and I wondered if any of them were you. Should get an instrument rating of how, yeah. I don't really, is the honest answer. I don't. There is something we have here, I don't know if you have something equivalent in the States called an instrument rating restricted, which is about a third the price of a full IR. So a full IR here would cost me about £10,000. I could get an instrument rating restricted for about £3,000, I think, which is still a lot of money. But it only allows you to fly in the UK, which is, what I would be doing most of the time. But it's quite hard to justify even that expense if you're not planning on making a career out of it. And if you're only flying for fun, because how many times would I really want to go flying in IMC for fun? Would it be? I don't know. We do not have that. It's all or nothing. Do you like the restricted IFR idea though for what it does? Yeah. And it's a sensible thing to do, just in terms of getting yourself out of trouble if you end up in IMC unintentionally. I guess there's a safety case for it as well. But it's just learning to fly with so much money, and doing further ratings is so much more money without the same level of benefit, I suppose. But hey, maybe one day. You have to head off to bed. Hold on. Time in Perth. Boss, it's 11:15. You don't have to head to bed for another hour. I think you've misread the time. No, fair enough. Sleep well. Thank you for coming. Glad. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Being able to fly an IMC and being able to fly an instrument approach if needed due to inclement weather is smart, as long as the pilot stays proficient. Yes, that's the other thing, isn't it? Keeping up proficiency. Be aware this thing is just as floaty as the FSL Sharklets. Is it? Good. My landings are floaty enough without the blooming Sharklets, you know what I mean? Matt, with your 10 subs, is just as you go to bed. What the hell's that for?
10 Club Phil that subs on Twitch.
Thank you so much. That's very, very nice of you. Very nice of you indeed. 10 subs. Yes, not to be sniffed at. Thank you. I hope that makes it easy to let me off to bed. Yes, it is. But it's also going to make it more likely that I'll continue to guilt trip you when you go to bed in future. So, good for me, not so good for you potentially. Sleep well, boss. Sleep well. Bye. You have to run, but you'd love to catch up with the Discord call. Yes, absolutely. I'm on nights tonight. Tomorrow I've got a plumber coming and I'm out during the day. But maybe Saturday if you're around. Got my parents coming for Saturday evening potentially. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep an eye out for you. See you soon. Nice to see you. this playlist is it's quite. Yeah, what it is, it's quite filmic, isn't it? It's quite sort of melodramatic at times. Reminds me a little bit of the Pearl Harbor soundtrack. Might be around, but I'll get around. I'll be around next week. Yeah, we'll sort something out. See you later. Degree, hello, welcome. How are you? Simon, how was your arrival? Was your landing okay in spite of the floatiness, or is it not so good? Yes, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, good. Enjoying the Sharklets. Slightly concerned about having to do a whole night shift. But yes, I'm good. It was Dublin, so long run. We still got her down in the touchdown zone. Oh, good. Quite a smile on my face since I haven't had this feeling since flying the FS laps. Yeah. When was the last time you flew the FS laps? Did I have a night shift when the clocks went? No, thankfully. No, I didn't. No 13-hour stint. How is the performance? Did it hit the FPS? I don't measure my FPS because it achieves nothing other than making you frustrated. But I don't see a performance difference between this and the non-Sharklets variant, to be honest. Haven't noticed it being any more stuttery or anything. September the 15th, 2023. Gosh, that is a long time ago, isn't it? 14 months. Time flies. I remember when it feels like only yesterday when you you didn't like MSFS and you almost exclusively flew P3D, so it doesn't feel like 14 months ago. Yeah, a few Pyrenees down there, very nice to see. Seeing the questions whether nurses and others should get paid for the extra hour is quite sad. That is even a question. I know, no one. I don't know. Anyone getting paid for the extra hour? I guess the thinking is that over the course of a career you will have some 13-hour nights when the clocks go back, but you'll also have some 11-hour nights when the clocks go forward, so it all balances out. Yeah, now P3D is gone from my system. MSFS has come a long way though since the early A320 neo times. It has. It's an amazing simulator. It still amazes me. I mean, look at this. Sometimes you really have to remember how far we've come. Flying over the Pyrenees has never felt like this in any other sim. And we're weeks away from it feeling even more real, allegedly, in FS 2024. Good time to be alive, good time to be flight simming. Well, good time to be flight simming anyway. Yeah, we won't get into that. I remember when all the clouds just looked the same and every plane had that cartoony look. GSX wasn't the thing, and now look at this. I know. I'd still like them to do more work on the clouds. And if I had one pre-release disappointment about MSFS 2024 is that although they do have cirrus clouds,
thank you for an entertaining
it just doesn't. Ah, Brian! You're very welcome, and thank you very much for the £4.99. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate it. Clouds. 2024 clouds don't look different enough. There aren't enough different cumuliform types. There's no grey clouds, there's no Q-nims that I've seen anyway. Maybe there are, but I think this and Cirrus is a step in the right direction, but it's still not quite the weather that we deserve. The clouds and the singular jetways, the weather radar as well, but 2024 can probably outgrow these things. Yes, I hope so. A Cirrus clouds right? I'm looking very young for a retiree, Mr. Proudfoot. Has Ray Proudfoot been talking about cirrus clouds, has he? He's very active, isn't he, old Ray? Very active. It's his main thing when shitting on MSFS on Avsim, that and historical weather. Okay. He's still a P3D man, is he, exclusively? And just a timely reminder that if you are enjoying the stream on Twitch, click that follow button. And if you're enjoying it on YouTube, click the thumbs up, click the subscribe button. All these things are very helpful in terms of, growing the channel and making it better. Also, don't forget to come and join my Discord server if you're not already a member there. A lot of good chatting between the streams. You can be the first to find out about when I'm next streaming. And indeed, if you're a Club Filbert member, a paid member on YouTube or a paid subscriber on Twitch, then there are some exclusive club filter only channels for you to enjoy. So, who was it who was talking? Was it on here we were talking about 2024 performance? We are, well, it was, wasn't it? Sam, you know about computers. Are you are you expecting FS 2024 to run better or worse than FS 2020 with the same add-ons? Hard to tell. Okay. So I appear to be now in Barcelona's airspace, but strangely, I'm not seeing them online on. They're not showing us online on Navigraph. It's not finding the weather, so I'm slightly unsure what's going on there. Weather, ATIS. Oh yes, no, they are still online. 6 left it is still. What's that ahead of me? 4,100 feet above. Can we have a trend channel somewhere in the server? Maybe we can, boss. Maybe we can. I might have to delete deep and meaningful chat, I think. That appeared while I was away and doesn't seem to be full of very much deep and meaningful chat. It's weird. I cannot see on Volanta who that person ahead of me is. Come in from the left. It could be. It could be easy 70 Tango Whiskey coming in from Eham. Could be them. I don't think it'll. Nice stream, subbed and liked. Thank you, Wet Lemons. Appreciate it. Yes, I'm looking forward to having a good look at Palma as well. Ultimately, the graphical fidelity of the new sim is higher, which will obviously come with a cost in regards to performance if comparing both sims across the same hardware. I don't think it will run well on my machine at all, so upgrading to 2024 will have to come with a machine upgrade also. But if that's the case, then why are people like Fly-by-Wire saying how impressed they are with how much better their A380 runs on 2024 than on 2020? You could make deep and meaningful chat the new trend chat, since that's deep and meaningful chat. It's true. Could do. Right, I think we should start setting up for the arrival, TBH.
You have control.
I have control.
So nothing's changed in terms of our planned arrival route. But we will get the latest weather information from the ATIS. The QNH is 1021. Temperature is 17. It's gone down a degree since I last looked. Current wind 310 at 8. I'd love to know where the Phoenix gets their winds from, because they're very rarely the same. Transition level is 7-0. We can confirm 139 for the V approach. That sounds good to me. And minimums for the ILS Zulu 6 left are... for a minimum climb gradient of 5%, 309 feet. Maybe this is a new era where the new sim is actually more optimized. It is possible. It is possible. That's what I'm hoping for.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we'll take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Primary threat will be terrain. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete. I have control.
You have control.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it? I think we're all set. I just don't know why I haven't got a contact me, and I don't know if I should contact them. One 126.65. Oh, we've got Palma Grand online. Because it could be that it's one of these centres that only controls up to a certain height or something. They don't have their own ATIS, so I don't know. Let's just wait and see. We're still outside controlled airspace. But boss, VAT glasses is supposed to be old news. We're supposed to be using VATSIM radar now, aren't we? But you're right, that does. That does, yeah, on VAT glasses it does look like I'm outside his airspace. Maybe Wojtek is wrong. Who's this? What's this? Wet Lemons, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, so VAT glasses says I'm outside. VATSIM radar says I'm inside. VAT glasses should have accurate information as the data is submitted by VAX themselves. Right, okay. See, I made what happened was I made the mistake of listening to Wojtek. And Wojtek told me that that VAT glasses was finished and that now we had to all use VATSIM radar because that was the most accurate. I shall tell him to stop the cap next time I speak to him. Though I only use VAC glasses when I have doubts or anything like that. Mainly I use VETSIM radar. Oh really? You find VETSIM radar better overall, do you? They seem like much of a muchness to me. Yes, VETSIM radar just looks way better. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it does look better, I agree. I agree. A lot of people flying to Palma. A guy ahead of me in from Bristol. Then we've got the guys coming in from Amsterdam, who's way ahead of him. And another in from Bristol. It's good. It's good that a freeware like that has livened the place up. And on VETSIM radar you can see the frequency of other pilots. Oh yes, you can. I'd forgotten about that. It's true. That is true. Yeah, CTAF really seems to be going alright, doesn't it? I mean, I haven't done that much flying in the States recently, but I did my flight into LAX, and I did my flight from from Honolulu to somewhere with Wojtek, and people were all using the right frequencies, which was good. Right, let's start our descent. Oh, Stale Kishi's gone to bed, but I will pass on your thanks to him. So then, VETSIM radar says that my current frequency should be 126.65. VAC glasses said that I should be on that frequency, but not yet. 126.650. Well, let's get it tuned in, see what's going on. 126.650. Barcelona control. And I guess we may as well pre-tune Palma ground.
Lufthansa 344, request leave for 5 minutes.
Lufthansa 344, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
Confirm?
Yeah, monitor Unicom, yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, 122.8, thank you, sir. Lufthansa 344.
Akash, hello! No, I've, so I stopped streaming on YouTube in favour of streaming on Twitch. But now Twitch changed their terms and conditions, so I can stream on both at the same time, so I do that. Yeah, not very often, but I do. Nice to see you, and thanks for the kind words.
Barcelona, buenas tardes, Easy 76 Whiskey Alpha, level 234 descending inbound, Prosper.
Easy 76 Whiskey Alpha, hello, squawk 6236, expect ILS Zulu, runway 06 left, direct Alpha Delta X-ray.
Expect ILS Zulu 06 left, direct Alpha Delta X-ray, confirm 6236.
Yes, sir.
Well, the screaming bit is what I would at least do, as it is a C1 controller thing. CTEF, yeah. Right. Let's turn the music off and contact him. Barcelona Control, good afternoon, Easy 39 Mike Delta descending through flight level 270, inbound POSBA with information Foxtrot.
Easy 39 Mike Delta, hello, squawk 6244, expect ILS Zulu, runway 06 left.
Squawk 6244, expect ILS Zulu, runway 06 left, Easy 39 Mike Delta.
Barcelona Control, good afternoon, Jet 45 Kilo descending flight level 260.
Ocean 672, wind 340 degrees, 11 knots, 06 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 06 left, Ocean 672, thanks.
Alpine 63 November Tango, stop descend at 5,000 feet and fly heading 220 degrees, initial vector.
5,000 feet and 220 degrees,
From jet 45 kilo, hello, squawk 6246, expect ILS Zulu, runway 06 left.
Squawk 6246, expect the ILS Zulu 06 left, jet 45 kilo.
Easy 76 Whiskey Alpha, descent flight level 100.
Descent 100, Easy 76 Whiskey Alpha.
And Easy 39 Mike Delta, descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Easy 39 Mike Delta.
Jet 45 kilo, descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, jet 45 kilo.
Ryanair 446 Hotel, after Vilna, clear ILS Zulu, runway 10 and descend 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa 1797, able flight level 380.
1797, climb flight level 380.
Climb level 380, Lufthansa 1797, thank you.
So here is Mallorca, if anyone was wondering.
Easy 70 Tango Whiskey, fly heading 235, initial vector.
Fly heading 235.
Looking lovely.
Easy 70
It's not a bad shot, is it? Just a smidge. Not bad at all.
Easy 76 Whiskey Alpha, descent flight level 70.
Level 70, descending to Whiskey Alpha.
Easy 39 Mike Delta, descent flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, easy 39 Mike Delta. Ooh, I don't like this
45 kilo, descent flight level
zigzaggy
90.
terrain.
Flight level 90, Jet 450.
Lufthansa 1797, monitor Unicom, bye bye.
Unicom 1797, bye.
Ryanair 22 Lima, Foxtrot, wind 0 degrees, 10 knots, runway 12, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Ryanair 22 left.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug a hard constraint of 7,000 in at E-volley because I'd quite like to get down in time to be able to accept a shortcut.
Hello, squawk
So that
6267,
should
please.
just speed our descent up a little.
Squawk 6267, 390 Hotel.
39 Lima Hotel, squawk 6267. Alpine 63 November Tango, heading 070 degrees, clear the LS Zulu, 06 left.
Left or right turn?
Left.
Left turn 070, cleared LS 06 left 0. Any reason for the 20 mile final?
Traffic.
I don't see any traffic.
Oh, please, come on.
Aviat 503, copiado.
I don't see any traffic.
Uniform, flight level 350.
Have they had some sort of beef before? Yeah, exactly.
Aviat 503, podríamos descender a 3000 pies debido a que tenemos una cumulonimbus enfrente y estamos en zona de nubes con mucha turbulencia.
Aviat 503, 4000 es lo más bajo que le puedo dar.
Pues descendemos 4000 pies, gracias al 503.
Probably better have a little engine anti-ice.
Ocean 7 uniform, hello identified, clear Papa Oscar Sierra 4 November, arrival expect ALS Zulu 24.
Roger, cleared Papa Oscar Sierra 4 November and expect LS Zulu 24 motion setting.
Easy 70 Tango Whiskey, fly heading 170.
170, easy 70 Tango Whiskey. Control control, Osprey 170, we're going to Sparrow.
Osprey 173, wind 340 degrees, 11 runway 06 left, clear to land.
Unable to fly off Sparrow.
Copy, Ocean 672, contact ground, frequency 121.705, bye bye.
121.705 for Ocean 672, thanks, bye.
Ryanair 112 Quebec, full start, runway 24, 12 nautical miles to meet.
Ryanair 712 Quebec, contact tower 118.505, adios.
18505, Ryanair 712 Quebec, bye bye.
Ryanair 22 Lima Foxtrot, identified, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Ryanair 22 Lima Fox.
Top 387 November Kilo, monitor Unicom, bye bye.
Unicom 87, November Kilo, bye.
Easy 70 Tango Whiskey, left heading 090, clear the ILS Zulu 06 left.
Left heading 090, clear ILS 06 left,
Easy 67 Whiskey Alpha, fly heading 215, initial vector, descend 5000 feet, QNH is 102, correction, descend 5500, QNH 1021.
5500, 1021, heading 215, easy 76 Whiskey Alpha.
Osprey 173, fly, turn, right heading 170 degrees.
Right heading 170 degrees, Osprey 173.
Alpine 63 November Tango, wind 340 degrees, 11 knots, runway 06 left, clear to land.
06 left, clear to land,
And Osprey 173, maintain 4000 feet.
Maintain 4000 feet, that's right.
Easy 39er Mike Delta, descend 5500 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend 5,500 feet, QNH 1021, easy 39 Mike Delta. That's alright, that'll get us down nicely in time. I think 5,000 feet abeam the runway is not so bad.
Uniform request descent.
Ocean 7 uniform, descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110.
Well, we might actually have got away without engine anti-ice, but anyway.
Barcelona Control, Condor 2 Kilo Lima, flight level 321, sending...
A380 is out now, how about a video on that? Well, I'm going to do a stream in it at some point when I have time, but probably not a video on it. I don't tend to do YouTube videos anymore just because they take so long. Unless it's about something I'm really to do. That really interests me. Just in time for the landing. Yes, El Pereira, welcome. Curious about the scenery. Me too. I've had a little look. Haven't had a great look around it, but initial impressions are that it's better than the Just Flight scenery.
Right, 295, hello, clearance via text.
We will shortly be landing. Please ensure your baggage and all personal belongings, including laptops, are safely stowed. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and your seatbelt fastened.
So Osprey 173, descend 3,000 feet and fly heading 220.
In an emergency, leave all baggage on board.
Easy 76 Whiskey Alpha, left heading 090, clear by left Zulu, runway 06 left.
Passing 7,800.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah.
Descend 3,000, nice firm.
Approach checklist.
Barrel ref.
1021 set.
1021 set. Seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
Ocean 7 uniform, direct east
set.
Auto brake.
Low armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Oh, 15 degrees already. Let's get the engine anti-ice off.
Last station calling, second.
1,000 go.
Check.
Right, 295, push and start is approved, QNH is 1022. Osprey 173, fly heading 240 degrees.
240 degrees in front of the...
Jason, hello. Hope you're liking the shot. I do.
503, desciendo 3,000 pies.
Just loaded in with them at Luton, flying to Nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Sí, descendo para 3,000 pies.
Should be good. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've flown.
63 November
Scared about floating, but
yeah. Wind 340 degrees, 1 knot.
Yeah, I'll go to accept and
Oh, apologies.
Ocean 7 uniform, request out of cockpit for 3 minutes.
That's approved, report back.
Welcome.
Easy 39er Mike Delta, fly heading 220 degrees.
Fly heading 220 degrees, easy 39 Mike Delta. No, we do. See, this annoys me about Airbuses, actually.
Activate approach phase.
Easy 39 Lima Hotel, just confirm squawk 6267.
Oh, is he ignoring Tassie?
Yeah, he's squawking correct, sir.
Thank you.
Osprey 173, fly heading 260 degrees.
260 fronted.
Symmetry. Weather has been bad in that part.
503, vuelo rumbo 250, rumbo inicial.
Like a floater when flying makes it more interesting.
250, rumbo inicial.
Alpine 60 November Tango, contact Palma ground frequency 121.705.
Lima Tango, information echo.
Easy 70 Tango Whiskey, wind 340 degrees, 11 knots, runway 06 left, clear to land.
Look at this. It's quite atmospheric, isn't it, with the cloud?
Osprey 173, we're heading 270.
We're heading 270, front of the... 39 Hotel, maintaining 130.
Easy 39 Lima Hotel, descend flight level, descend 6000, QNH 1021.
Descend 6000, QNH 1021, 39 Hotel.
Barcelona Control, Buenos Aires, Finnair 486, flight level 380, inbound Alpha, Lima Tango, information echo.
Hello, call you back. Don't jet 45 kilo, descend 5500, QNH 1021.
5500, QNH 1021, subject.
Easy 39er Mike Delta, fly heading 170, descend 3000.
Fly heading 170, descend 3,000 feet, easy 39 Mike Delta.
Osprey 173, right heading 040, clear the ILS Zulu, runway 06 left.
We're heading 040, could I approach 06 Foxtrot front of the
Finnair 486, hello, squawk 4422.
Squawk 4422, Finnair 486. 7 uniform mistake.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
So new one, isn't it?
Finnair 486 identified, clear Rooks at 3 November, arrival, expect ILS Zulu 24.
Cleared Rooks at 3 November and expecting ILS Zulu 2.
Flaps 1.
Finnair 486.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Hello, Center 3 at Hotel 6 at Palma.
Okay, two stations at 1CC39er Mike Delta, left heading 100 degrees.
Left heading 100 degrees, CC39 Mike Delta.
Center, good evening, Eurowings 9584.
Eurowings 9584, hello, squawk 6263, expect ILS Zulu 06 left, descent flight level 100.
Squawk 6263, descent flight level 100, expect ILS Zulu 6 left, Eurowings 9584.
Speedbird 8 Papa Whiskey, hello, expect ILS Zulu, runway 06 left and fly heading 210 degrees, descent flight level 100.
ILS Zulu, runway 06 left, descend flight level 100. What was the heading again? Speedbird 8 Papa Whiskey?
210.
1000 to go.
Right 210, Speedbird 8 Papa Whiskey.
Easy 39er Mike Delta, on present heading, clear the ILS Zulu, runway 06 left.
On present heading, cleared ILS Zulu, runway 06 left, easy 39 Mike Delta.
6 Whiskey Alpha, wind 310 degrees, 110 runway 06 left.
I have got the INI Luton profile. Yeah, I have got it.
Easy 70 Tango Whiskey, ground 121.705.
Or you know, the one from RW Profiles that's available on the INI manager. So I don't know what happened. Good luck, don't slam, don't float, you'll be perfectly fine. Boss. Thank you, boss.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Comjet 45 kilo, left heading 190 degrees.
It's a little bit late clearing me for that
Left 190 degrees.
approach, but anyway, we've sorted it out now.
Finnair 3 X-ray, wind 340 degrees, 11006 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff, Finnair 3 X-ray.
I'll try removing it and reinstalling because I don't remember having that before. But it did have custom stop positions, which suggests to me that it is loading, and it did have a custom pushback.
Gear down.
Actually, it's a bit early for gear down. Yeah, so I honestly don't know. Don't know what that was about. Yeah, I suspect you might have just forgotten a gate.
Jet 503 por la derecha, rumbo 330.
330 por la derecha, vía 503.
Cabin crew be seated for landing. Gear down.
We've got one 5 miles ahead, so I guess we don't want to be speeding too much. Weird weather, isn't it?
Read altimeter live.
Little wing view seeing as Jason's here, for old time's sake. Yeah, that's where mine's from. Have you tried gate 4?
Flaps 3.
Comjet 45 kilo, left heading 090, clear the ILS Zulu, runway 06 left.
090, cleared ILS Zulu, 06 left, subject 45 kilo.
503 por la derecha, 010.
010 por la derecha.
Flaps full.
Y Aviojet 503, mantenga velocidad alta, por favor.
Sí, mantenemos la velocidad máxima que podemos.
Copy, EC39 Lima Mike, right heading Lima Hotel, sorry, right heading 210 degrees.
Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Right heading Sega.
Landing no blue.
220.
Landing checklist completed.
Right heading 220 EG39.
Aviojet 503 era por la derecha rumbo 010, creo que se ha equivocado de rumbo. Continúe rumbo 220, por favor.
Sí, 220 por la derecha.
Barcelona, Brass Montrose, it's Easy 79 Yankee X-ray. Currently descending 35015.
Yeah, but a gate 4's the one with the issue.
Tomjet 45 kilo, reduce speed 160 until 4.
0 until 4, Tomjet, 45 kilo.
1000.
Check.
Osprey 173, contact ground 121.705, bye bye.
X1705, appreciate service wind.
Correction, 121.705.
Oye, turno 503, nos confirmo que eso es 606.
Aviojet 503, negativo, la última instrucción fue rumbo 220.
Fue 220 por la derecha.
Hacia la izquierda.
Barcelona, Easy 79 Yankee X-ray.
Easy 39 Mike Delta, wind is 340 degrees 1 knots, runway 06 left, clear to land.
Runway 06 left, clear to land, easy 39 Mike Delta.
100 above.
100 above.
Check. Fox, 5 miles to double descent.
Easy 39 Mike Delta, wind 340, 11 knots, clear to land.
Minimums.
Clear to land, easy 39 Mike Delta.
Continue.
Cheer.
Senior 3 X-ray, climb flight level 340, identify.
340 center section. 100.
Easy 39 Lima Hotel, fly heading 045, clear left, Zulu runway 06 left.
Ooh, look at that!
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy 39 Lima Delta, turn left on heading 070, descend 3000 feet, clear drivers to approach from 06 left.
Obviously, ground handling's a bit of a meme, as you know.
70 knots.
As is MSFS's way. But not a bad landing.
Suba inmediatamente a nivel altitud 3300.
That's what we call in the trade butter. That's what you just witnessed.
Barcelona, Easy 79 Yankee X-ray.
69 X-ray, hello. Direct on drag, so for the Delta X-ray, descent flight level 80. Number 5 for the approach, runway 06 left.
No, that was bob on. That was well in the touchdown zone. I was expecting it to float more.
7 uniform, request lower. Ocean 7 uniform, 3000 feet, clear dial will approach runway 24. Century 1000, clear dial to 24, easy connection house. Ryanair to Lima Foxtrot, descend 4000 feet, QNH in Ibiza is 101, number 2.
4000 feet, Ryanair to left, for.
Finnair 486, descend flight level 220.
220, Finnair 486.
Right.
Finnair 3 X-ray, climb flight level 340.
What's up to 340, Finnair direction?
Coming 45 kilo, 06 left, clear to land. Wind in Palma, 340 degrees 11 knots.
Left, clear to land, subject 450 kilo.
Barcelona Control, Lufthansa 14 Foxtrot, super, good day, flight level 390, inbound, fahrt here.
Incoming, incoming.
Easy 39 Mike Delta is vacated.
3 Mike Delta, thank you very much. Continue with ground on frequency 121705. Bye-bye.
Over to ground 121.705, easy 39 Mike Delta. Thank you. Bye-bye. Palma ground, Buenos Tardes, Easy 39 Mike Delta has vacated. Request stand 16 if available, please.
Easy 39 Mike Delta, can you repeat the sound, please?
Stand 16, please, Easy 39 Mike Delta.
Easy 39 Mike Delta, taxi to stand 16 via north and echo.
Taxi to stand 16 via north and echo, Easy 39 Mike Delta, thank you. North and echo, easy. Easy for the easy. Do we get to see Sam land? Maybe. Do we get to... Oh, I'm still got my reversers out, that's why. Too used to the triple. So the Boeings, I have to hold my trigger button while I put the reversers forward. But... Oh, there he goes. He didn't quite catch the touchdown. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, whereas this I just have to toggle it on or off with the trigger button, so it's a bit confusing.
Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket.
A lot of water on that runway, eh?
Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking.
Where is Echo? Next one, right? Yes, don't smoke on the plane, we know.
After landing checklist.
A radar and predictive means
off.
After landing checklist complete.
Check out our official Facebook page, Twitter, or EasyJet app.
Echo.
Palma ground, subject 45 kilo, vacating 06 left on November 2.
Tonjet, 45 kilo, taxi to stand 50 via north, Lincoln Golf.
Stand 50 via the North Lincoln Golf, subject 45 kilo.
So this is it. This is the brand new EuroScene Palma de Mallorca Freeware scenery. Now the thing that really stands out, or doesn't stand out I should say, compared with the Just Flight version, is the blue windows. They're very, very shiny and mirrored on the Just Flight version, and they do not seem to be here. So we'll park up and have a proper look around, but initial impressions are pretty good.
Taxi light off.
Oh, I didn't do GSX, did I? What a noob. GSX.
Wing 68903, ready for pushback, stand 84.
Wing 68903, push startup is approved, facing south, QNH 1021.
QNH 1021, push startup approved, facing south, 06893.
Ground textures are incredibly good for a freeway. You often find they use flat default ground textures, and that doesn't seem to be the case here. Again, better than some very high-end payware developers, I would say. Wojtek's not here, so I'm going to say it. Drewieski design. Brilliant sceneries. Ground textures are rubbish.
Ground, do we have PDC available?
Alpine 639
there we
Tango,
go.
around, hello.
Parking brakes set.
Do you have PDC available? Data link?
APU bleed on, thank you boss.
I see in 63903, can you repeat please?
Off.
Do you have PDC available, the data link for clearance?
Yep,
Seatbelts
give
off,
me a moment.
beacon off. Deboarding requested. We have external power available. Connect that up. Fuel pumps can go off, as Tassie is doing. And here we are. Now, this scenery does rely on GSX jetways, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But actually, they don't look so bad.
PC is now working.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the...
Nonsense, you can use them now on the ground. So, should we have a little look around? This is terminal, this is sort of, is it terminal A? I think it's terminal A. It's all one sort of big thing here, but this is the A pier, I guess.
There is a apprentice from information here.
And you will notice that there is a modelled interior.
Alpine 69 Tango.
Now, I did actually take some photos earlier of the Just Flight one, so we can actually compare and contrast a little bit. Let me just take a moment and get those up. Try and compare the same bit with the same bit.
16 November Tango, if you're correct, I am sorry that the PC seems to not work for you.
So I did not take a picture of this particular building, unfortunately. But I will take you to the bits I did take a picture of. Which, funnily enough, are over where, starting with over where Sam is, more or less. So this corner section, don't know what else to call it. I guess this is part of Pier C. Not sure. Pier C is the big bit where Sam is parked. This section here, this was my least favourite bit of the Just Flight scenery, and I will show you why with the help of an image. There. Bright blue, very unrealistic looking. And also you'll notice that the ground markings are bright red. So not great from the Just Flight point of view. Much better here in the Freeware.
Hotel, taxi to stand 20 via north and Takeoff.
Something interesting is that I cannot see the tower though from here in this new scenery. Where is it? Is it a different height? I definitely saw it earlier because we looked at it earlier when I was setting up.
Number 1 for pushback.
I sort of feel it might have just disappeared for some reason. Or the top of it at least. That's a bit weird. No, it kind of just disappeared. That's not an MSFS scenery thing, is it? Maybe it is. It's definitely over in that direction, or should be. Sam, do you have a tower? Big tower there. Can't see it here. So that's a bit of a minus point then for the Freeware scenery if the tower disappears. But other than that, you know, very nice. You don't. Are you in the Freeware as well? I guess you are in the Freeware. So, that's a minus point. But everything else so far, I would say the Freeware has done better. Let's take a look over at Sam's C Pier. This is what it looks like in the Freeware. And this is what it looks like in Just Flight's Payware. Noticeably different. Now, the weather conditions are slightly different. So let's just adjust ourselves to a few clouds preset or something like that. Because obviously that does make a difference with a bit more brightness on the ground. But still, the ground textures in the Freeware noticeably better, noticeably more real looking with a lot more variation in the scratches and such like than on this one. And no ugly bright red lines like we have on the Just Flight version either. We have a terminal interior modelled. I didn't take an interior shot of the Just Flight one, I'm afraid. I know they've done a good job here, I remember it. It's probably slightly more detailed than this one. But honestly, how much more detail do you want than that? This is a Freeware airport. Freeware airport. Absolutely stunning, I think. Really, really good. So there you are, that's that bit. The other thing I didn't do is night lighting shots. I wish I had. But too late now. I'm not about to reinstall the Payware. So this section here has all been given over to vehicle storage, it seems like. I thought that you could taxi in there, but maybe not.
Azul 345, muy buena.
So my next picture is around the stand 68 area.
Derecha, inicial de 4000 y responda 4442.
So as you can see, this area looks very nice. Again, nice glass, not too bright, quite realistic looking, really good concrete textures. Look at the dirt and the grime on these, and the variety, the sort of the pock marks, if you will. It looks very real. Took a look at the new Freeware earlier, and yes, I did have a tower. Yes, I did as well. It's gone. I don't know why it's gone. But yes, it was definitely there, and it looked good. So, I don't know, it's a bit of a mystery. Weird that it's gone for me and for Sam as well. So this is the Freeware that we're looking at now, and this is the Just Flight payware from the same angle. There's no comparison, right? This looks plasticky and unreal, and this looks very realistic. Much better.
Ayer 503, muy buenas. Ayuda al stand.
And up here, we've got some more stands, 88 onwards, I think.
No te preocupes, si es posible el 34 Bravo, interislas.
El 34 Bravo. De acuerdo, pues el stand.
No stand number for this one, which I found a little bit odd. You notice on the ground here there are no stand numbers? Maybe that's real, I don't know. They certainly exist in the... I'm gonna turn this guy down because I can't hear myself think. Audio output way down. Yeah, so the Just Flight scenery. We have ground markings which show the numbers. The Freeware, we don't. Seems like an unusual oversight, so I wonder if they just don't use them and rely on these red ones. I don't know. But certainly again, I would say that the Freeware one looks a lot more real because of the better texturing. That's really the main thing that they have between them, is texturing. Jeff! 36 months, Jamie's Boomer Roger. What did he do? Thank you for the resub, boss. Appreciate it. So here we go. Just Flight, Freeware. Freeware looks better. Don't know what the deal is with the stand numbers on the ground, but yeah, it's good. Cargo terminal, cargo apron. Now, one of these is clearly more realistic than the other, and I don't know which. I don't know. This is the Just Flight one. The building looks different here to how it looks here. I'm curious enough to actually see if we can get a sense from the satellite imagery. So let me just have a quick look at Google Maps.
Wing 68
Palma Airport.
Can you repeat? Wing 6893, push yourself is approved.
I don't think we will get much of a sense from here. No 3D imagery. Don't suppose, no. I don't know then. Don't really care that much, don't do much cargo flying. But yes, they are different. Again, much as with the rest of the airport, I much prefer the ground textures on the Freeware version to the ones on the Just Flight payware. Landside. I didn't take a photo of the landside or a screenshot of the landside from the payware, but I can remember it. And it looks fine. The palm trees are a little bit static looking. They're not very detailed. These palm trees look... I'm going to disconnect because he's way loud. He's so loud. Right. Yes, so landside here. Again, this does look better than the Just Flight version, except for the buses. There are a lot of buses and they all look kind of American. But you know, that's okay. That's okay. There's not much to complain about, really. No modelled interior of the check-in area or anything like that, but nor, as far as I remember, does the Just Flight version. As I said earlier, there are no... I haven't taken any nighttime shots, so we're just going to have to look at this on its own without comparing it to Just Flights, but we will do that. So let's take it back to 3 AM. Oh, takes a minute for the lights to come on. Okay. So it looks very dead from the land side. And we have some magic floating orbs, which I haven't seen for a while. This area looks better. And the air side, which is what counts, looks really good. I mean, I think probably we're going to have to move a little bit from, wow, this is amazing, it's better than the payware version, to just remember this is freeware, right? We've seen better night lighting, for sure, on payware releases. It does look a bit dark and a bit dead. They need a few more lights in here, I think. But this is a freeware scenery. And it's not like some paywares where you're going to pull up in your aircraft and think, oh, everyone's gone home. There is a bit of life. There is some light coming from the terminals. The apron floodlighting looks really, really good. These static window textures are not great. Not a big fan of the square grey boxes, but, you know, whatevs. Overall, a damn fine freeware scenery that I do think, overall, is better than the currently available payware offerings. So there you are. One I would absolutely recommend. I certainly won't be reinstalling either of the paywares on my system. So download it. I mean, what have you got to lose? Absolutely nothing. I just need to disconnect and reconnect the jetway because I moved too far away from it. These are GSX jetways. Did I say that? I can't remember. But they are. They're GSX jetways, not custom ones. But they do the job. They're saving the environment. Yeah. So there we have it. Right, I think we are probably bringing things to a close. My next stream is going to be of the Avro RJ once I've had a chance to fly it. So that'll be probably sometime next week. The dev said it was his first airport. I know, it's amazing. How do you get this good and do it when a major airport is your very first undertaking? It's incredible. Good, I'm glad you'll get it. Yeah, next stream Avro RJ once I've had a chance to practice it a little bit. Next week or the week after, I would imagine. I would very much appreciate it if you would come and join. Well, it's up to you really. But if you want to, come and join my Discord. It'd be lovely to see you there. And before we go, time for a few thank yous for people's generosity today on the stream. Dashboard activity feed. So, in reverse order, we have a tier 1 resub from Jeff. Thank you very much for that, boss. We have 10 gifted subs from Matt, going to Morning Trigger. Martin needed a gifted sub. Bruh. No, anyway, we won't dwell on that. Colray, Gadget, GVY2406 Torben, Derelitra Pilot, Marcus A35, Stale Quiche, Aiden Plays Games, and the Corporate Pilot Desk. So, boss, if you watch this back, thank you ever so much. That was incredibly generous of you. We had a tier 1 resub from Tazzy, 23 months of Pognis. Can't believe it's only been 23, but there we are. We had a tier 3 resub from Matt, one of very few tier 3 members who are obviously my favourites. We had a prime sub from Simon. Thank you for that, boss. Dolphin Week indeed. And we had a tier 1 resub from Chris. So thank you very much. Just moving over to YouTube. If I can find my other browser, my Edge window, because, you know, you can't combine your two accounts on Stream Elements for some reason. We've had some nice resubs and other things going on there, so I don't want to leave anyone out. Update your details? No. So here we had a couple of new subscribers, Kassem and Wet Lemons. We had a 36-month Club Filbert's bronze membership renewal from Tweedwewen. Thank you very much for that. And we had a £4.99 super chat from Brian Crawley, so thank you for that as well. Those of you who haven't yet clicked the thumbs up button who are watching on YouTube, I'd love it if you would, and if you'd subscribe. And also, if you'd come and follow me over on Twitch. twitch.tv/filbertflies. If you're watching on Twitch and haven't yet subscribed on YouTube, youtube.com/filbertflies. I'm going to have a quick look and see if there's anyone that we can raid on Twitch. I will take suggestions for other flight sim streamers who may be flying, maybe like a bit of a raid. What did you say? This is the first scene I ever developed, and I did this all on my own, so there might still be some bugs present, so I'm relying on your feedback to further improve the project in the future. Well, there you are. Can't argue with that, can you? That's amazing. It's the usual suspects, really. It's Jamie, it's Kenko, Velocity World Flight. Maybe I'll send you to Velocity World Flight because they don't have enough viewers. They're the ones in the 737 cockpit, right? Yeah, let's send you there. I'm just going to wait for this advert to play. Yeah, we'll send you over there. They are in the middle of flying Plen. So, those of you on Twitch, if you're able to stick around for the raid, that would be awesome. Those of you on YouTube, I will say goodbye. I'll say goodbye to all of you, but we'll do the raid over on Velocity World Flight's channel shortly. Thank you all very much for watching. Keep an eye on the Discord for details of the next stream, and I hope to see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.